Imagine going to a party and everybody shows up in their Mercedes and BMWs and Audis and Maybachs, but nobody tells you that it's all leased. Nobody tells you that they're all in debt. They don't have the money. Yeah, they've got nice suits and they might have a nice watch and they might have nice, demure mannerisms, but it's all leased. It's all fake. None of it belongs to them. If they didn't make their payments, they would be homeless, just like the guys living in the tents underneath the bridges that are ex-military. Yeah. And do you think those people that are faking rich can make it in the real world? Do you really think that they could make it one weekend without their fancy shit? And this is where my story begins. The whole stock market is run by a handful, maybe 10 companies that actually make any money. And you know those big companies, the evil three, I like to call them? All they're doing is moving money within their own governments and systems and businesses. It's all a ruse. None of them have anything. You remember all those billionaires that were making all those fucking bunkers underneath the ground, and they came up with bottled water and they served it to us and they said, oh, we have to drink 8 bottles of water. The bottled water wasn't to keep us fucking hydrated. Don't be stupid. The bottled water was so that they could take it to their underground bunkers when the end of the world came. And well, in 2020, the end of the world actually did come, and they all did go into their bunkers, and they, had the lab grown meat and the freeze dried food. And you know what they realized? You know what these fucking billionaire class people realized? Is that they don't like to eat the lab grown meat, and they don't like to eat the bottled water, right? They like champagne. And yet, the funny thing about this is that none of them liked it. And so they came out of their bunkers and then they tried to sell us the fucking lab grown meat and the bugs and all that shit. And the people were like, fuck that. We're not eating this crap. And then they started talking about how it was the way out and this is our new future. And it's like, no, it's not. Because the people that keep these big multinational corporations that run our life, as long as we don't buy their stuff, they can't move their money around. Do you understand? And when you can't move your money around, liquidity in the market suffers. And when money stops, right, when money is in your pocket and it's not being spent, it has no value, right? It only has values when you spend it on stupid shit. Like when you go and buy a fucking diamond because you love your soon-to-be wife. That diamond has no value. It just has value because you fucking paid the $10,000 for it. But if you took it to a jeweler or a pawn shop and said, hey, I want to trade this in, what do you think they'll pay you for it? $1,000 maybe. You know when you lease that car that's $80,000? It's the S model. Yeah, that fucking S model. When you go to break your lease or buy your lease out, what's that thing worth? Not $80,000. It's worth $15,000 because you put 100,000 kilometers on it and you got a big fucking scratch on it from your ex-girlfriend. You understand? So the money that's in your pocket has value. As soon as it comes out of your pocket, it has no value. And the people that run the world want that money out of your pocket. And they'll do whatever it takes to get it out. They'll get supermodels to tell you to drink poison. They'll get you to drink alcohol so that your whole perspective of that dollar that's in your pocket is gone. It's like going to a casino, right? You put $100 on the table and they give you a chip, right? I came in with $100 in cash and you're giving me this plastic chip. What the fuck is going on? And so If you've listened this far, type in casino. I want to see how many people are actually paying attention. But yeah, they change your money to a chip so that it's easier to lose because the dollar that came out of your pocket, you worked for that. You traded your time for that paper. And now they reduce the paper to plastic. So are you paying attention yet? Is it making sense? So if you really want to fuck the man, save your money. Keep it in your pocket. And don't give it to the evil three. Because you know what they'll do is they'll spend it amongst their friends while you are spending it on them. You following along? There you have it.